right, now what you're gonna do is we're gonna make a pumpkin pie. So you grab yourself some pie mix. You're gonna make 2 single crust pies. The shells look like this. Well, you get them ready and waiting because we're making pumpkin pie. Get your oven to 425 degrees, and you're gonna take, let me show you out of the magic oven. Here is our pumpkin. We baked it for an hour. It's nice and soft. You're gonna scoop. Where am I going with this? You're gonna scoop 3 cups of cooked pumpkin out of there, or what you're gonna do is use a can, and it's a 29-ounce can. That's 3 cups of pumpkin. Recycle the can. Boy, that's good. Now, we call upon the magic of the French gourmet. We grab ourselves some eggs. We got 1. Oh boy. 2. Oh boy. 3. I don't know how these French guys stand it. That's 3 eggs. Oh my goodness, that's 4 eggs. Now, we got a messy biker's hand and we're gonna do some blending. So, into the garage I go. And we got our power tool, yes. We're gonna beat up those eggs. Now, we're gonna beat those eggs a little bit and we're gonna take ourselves 3 cups of cream. So there's 1 cup. There's 2 cups. And since I know there's only 1 cup left in this container, I'm not even going to measure it. We're going to put 3 cups of cream. We got ourselves brown sugar. Yes, look at that light brown sugar. That's 3/4 a cup of brown sugar. Here you go, Pumpkinhead. Now, we got 3/4 a cup of white sugar. And again, here you go, Pumpkinhead. Now, we're going to whip this up. We're going to blend this up. Oh boy, we're going to get it all confused. Now, while we're getting that confused, we're going to add some spices. Yes, this is a 2-die pumpkin pie. Now, 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves. Yes, we're going to put in 1 teaspoon of wonderful, delicious cinnamon. And the torture comes with 1 teaspoon of ground cayenne pepper. Now, grab your power drill, get this stuff spinning and rotating, and get it all blended up. Now, what we're going to do, we got our oven preheated. Can you hear me over this thing, Freeze?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, but I don't particularly want to.
All right, well, now, once you get all those things mixed up real well, you just dump it right in there with that wonderful pumpkin mixture. And you're going to take and you're going to blend this pumpkin mixture until it's nice and smooth. This mixture will fill 2 9-inch pie pans. That's right, 2 9-inch pie pans. You got to blend it till it's real smooth. And I'm not even going to bother blending all of that right now. We'll blend it all in a minute. We'll sit this thing down. What we got over here, that's a pumpkin pie to die for. Check it out over here. I got me some wonderful, what's going to be pumpkin fries. Now, what you do after you simmer this on low for 30 minutes is you're going to drain off the liquid and you're going to fill this pot again with some cool liquid so that you stop the cooking process. But we're not even going to worry about stopping the cooking process. We're not even going to drain it because you're going to do that at home. We're going to take our wonderful breading. Now, the pumpkin is cooked. It's tender. It's got great flavors in it. You throw it in this breading and check it out. Look how beautifully this stuff coated itself. We'll do that again. We'll throw another one in there. Baby, those things are hot. Yes, that's why you're going to dump them into cold water and stop the cooking process. Now, we got some oil getting nice and hot over here, and we're going to deep fry. Boy, I got that cayenne pepper. It's like somebody sprayed me with mace. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to lay these babies in here, and they are going to start frying up. These are wonderful pumpkin fries. So while they start frying, and let me tell you, that oil's got to be nice and hot, we're going to go back here, and we're going to blend this mess up. You want to get those spices thoroughly blended into the liquid, and then go into your 3 cups of pumpkin mixture. Now, I got my oven over here real hot. I'm going to pour this stuff into that wonderful pie shell. Again, 2 pie shells is what this stuff will fill. We're going to bake it in a 425-degree oven for 15 minutes. Then we're going to reduce the temperature to 350 degrees and bake it for another 45 minutes. And when you come back, We're gonna have pumpkin pie to die for, and maybe we're gonna drill into Mr. Pumpkinhead. All right! All right, so you start off with pumpkin. It looks like this. You get its guts all cleaned out, yes. Then you make pumpkin french fries and you cook them in spices, and they look like this. So you stick them in the breading stuff, you bread them, and you toss them in the oil and you fry them up, and out they come, and they are fantastic. Check them out, drain them on paper towel. They're very hot when they first come out because the pumpkin holds a lot of moisture. This stuff is fantastic. We also made a pumpkin pie. Here's the batter. We're going to show you what the pumpkin pie looks like in a minute because it's still cooking in the magic oven. And remember, you don't want to end up like Pumpkinhead. All right, so check it out. Now, you take a deep dish 9-inch pie pan. What you're going to do is use a commercial crust, anybody's brand, the kind that makes 2 crusts for a single crust 9-inch pie. So you get 2 9-inch pies. You produce the wonderful filling, and the real secret to this is the good quality cooked pumpkin, either from a can or fresh baked, and to get all the spices blended with the eggs and the sugar and the cream first, and then blend it with the pumpkin. Here we go down here. You can see what that cooked pumpkin looks like. It is so tender. It is delicious. Now, what does the pumpkin pie to die for look like? It went in the magic oven on one side and it came out on the magic oven, which is TV talk. That means I baked it yesterday. Now, check this out. It's a beautiful pumpkin pie. It's got a great sweet flavor. And then it tickles your tongue with a wonderful, outrageous, delicious heat. Now, all this went real fast. When you're listening to somebody who's had his head stuck in a pumpkin, it's hard to get all the ingredients. So, if you want all those ingredients, what do you got to do? Check this out. Oh boy, look at this. Now, this is a biker-sized slice of pie. And over here, I got your average person slice of pie. It's absolutely delicious. It's got a wonderful texture and flavor. And these pumpkin fries are outrageous. Yes, in a lot of places of the world, they realize pumpkin's a squash. So, what you got to remember to do is be careful during Halloween. You go out on the road, there are lots of little kids. It's their holiday. Let them enjoy it and a long life. And remember, eat hot, ride safe, and come back next week when we cook with fire. All right.